Happy Friday, everyone. This is Toyin Umesiri. I know it's quite unusual, but this morning I've been on a roll. We had our community chat this morning, and then I also did like Instagram Live, and I was like, okay, I'll just probably just come on and share a few things that we shared in our private community chat. So if you don't know, I actually have a private membership group and we've designed weekly programs that we hold privately in that group. So every second Friday, third Friday, and fourth Friday of each month this year, we actually have programs. So community chat is second Friday, training is third Friday of every month, and then business coaching fourth Friday of every month. So we just got done with that. And I was like, you know what? Let me also just come online and ask a question. What are your goals for this year? I know those who follow me on LinkedIn as well. I did put a poll out. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago about, what are your top goals of the year? Is it personal development or business growth, or, this is something you're still trying to figure out, or, none of the above? And thank you to everyone that responded to that. So what we're finding coming into this year, at least what I'm seeing, is that there's fierce competition. 2020 was the year we all got disrupted, right? So there was a lot of disruption, and coming out of that disruption, whether you're in the workplace, even if you're in the workplace, your workplace has changed, right? The expectations have shifted, and part of what we're seeing is that people have to kind of level up, to be seen, to be heard. um like business as usual would not, like, there's so much competition whichever field you're in, whether in your corporate world, whether in your professional career. um a lot of times when you even see in the corporate world, with changes that have happened, less people are having to do more, even in corporate right now. So it becomes important in terms of how do you juggle that? How do you balance that out? And also in business, what we're finding is that same old, your customers have changed. So it's time for people to pivot, people to improve their performance, improve how they go after what it is they want. And what I say is that what you want, the things that you desire for your business or for your career, they're actually they could be on the other side of commitments, networking, business development, all of that. I also just had a session with one of my clients today, and I asked her, how would you describe what it is, that this is like, the transformation that you're going through in your business with this work? How would you describe what it is that I'm delivering for you? Because I'm also trying to find the best way to describe it to other people. And what she said was, Toyin, it's going beyond just coaching. You're actually giving me strategy. So your business strategy, you're not just telling me this is what you need to do. You're actually telling me the strategy, that would help me to be successful in the marketplace. So that was like interesting. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I used to manage strategy. I was in the strategy team for the world's largest company before, providing strategic support to executives at Walmart. So you being able to describe it as such, that makes sense. That's not new. In terms of business strategy, that delivers results. That's really what I'm about. Um, and I do it at different levels as well. So all of a sudden, I'm finding my commitment this year. So my business goal or my commitment as a leader this year is actually to invest more in my community members. So I'm going to be doing a lot more teaching than is usual this year. We've already baked that in to the plan. I've baked it into my calendar. Last year, I couldn't just shift quickly because of my calendar, but this year I've already locked it down. every month, as part of services I provide to my community, I'm going to be teaching every month. So from business development to export development to sales, you know, sales to trade and investment facilitation. Like I've already mapped all of those classes out. So I think what's now happening is making sure people understand what how such a game changer this could be for their business. Like it is a game changer. It's already been tested out. We already have results. Um, so that's what I'm seeing is that this year looks different, very, very different. Where I'm spending my time looks different. I'm more conservative. I'm very deliberate because I'm about results. I've mapped out the type of people that I can serve, and I'm encouraging people to do the same. Like, um, I see a whole lot of time wasted with people spinning around to say, I want this, I want this. And even this morning, someone called me and I was like, yeah, everybody wants that. Everybody wants results. But the results that you want, that you desire, is on the other side of all of this work of leveling up, because the stakeholders that you're going after, the stakeholders that you want to engage with, they are looking for the best. So unless you can prove that you are the best, really, do they want to work with you? Right. So those are the things that I'm sharing with my community to say level up. We have to talk differently, we have to engage differently, we have to present our services um, you know, differently. If you want to command the level of respect in the marketplace, then you have to present yourself differently as well. And that's really what I do at Nazaru. That's what we do because we work at the highest levels, and we engage at the highest levels. So it's so important to understand what those stakeholders are looking for and making sure that you're presenting yourself accordingly. And that's really the message. So all the programs that we have in store, you've probably seen out there. Next week, Friday, I'm hosting the first class of the year, which is how to learn how to build a globally relevant brand. Part of my message really to people, whether here in the US or even back because of the work we do in Africa, it's that with the global disruptions, if all you're doing is operating in your local market, you're missing a whole lot. And that's why I try to talk about, for those who listen and follow this work, you've heard me talk about the three markets: the local market, the regional market, and the global market. And I'll keep saying that over and over and over again because until people get it, like your business, depending on how you've structured your business right now, you could be relevant in your local market, right? You're in the US, you're doing business here. That's fine, right? Or you're in Ghana, you're doing business in Ghana. That's fine. But the moment you want to start exploring, regional, so for US, it's Mexico, it's Canada, your regional market, or if you're in Africa, it's the AFCFTA that has now opened you to regional markets beyond your border. So it's cross-border transaction. Or you want to go global, right, beyond your region. The rules of engagements are different. The rules of engaging in those three markets are different. And what we're seeing is that people don't know they have to invest time in acquiring new skills, and they're using the rules of their local market. They want to use it in international or regional market, and they're failing. I mean, they're failing. So those are the things we're now investing in my community to teach. I'm finding I'm teaching, I'm coaching, and I'm sharing strategy with people that would help them position to win better. Because, I mean, just one simple thing is you go to people and say, oh, I need an investor. Yeah, everybody needs an investor, but it's like begging for money. Oh, I need money. You wouldn't do that. So why are you going around saying I need an investor? Instead, why don't you say, I have an investment opportunity I want to share with you? Right there, just that change puts you and positions you differently with stakeholders. So those are some of the things we're teaching. Business development in terms of your value proposition. How do you understand your customers better? Where do you go for customer insights? And because even when you want to go international, you really need to understand who's on the other side of that transaction, right? Who are your clients? What are they looking for? Are you building products and services that is relevant to them? Today, just with my client, I was just walking her through our business modeling, like how is she going to get paid and how is she structuring our programs, right? So anyway, so I'm finding out that my community needs that kind of level of sophistication. So I'm already I factor that into my calendar this year. So you're going to see me a whole lot talking about business development, talking because you can't go international if you've not really built the foundational side of execution, right? Making sure that because international trade is really an extension of what you're doing locally, the goods and services you're providing, and then taking it to customers across borders. That's really what it is. So, that's what I'm focused on this year. A lot of strategic design, coaching, consulting, to help clients win because there's fierce competition out there, and same old is not going to work. That's what we're finding. And one of the things about me, what I'm trained for, what I'm saying right now, a lot of people are not yet aware because I'm a futurist and I'm a strategist, and I'm usually seeing a few steps down the line that most people see. So even though it's the second week of the year, I'm already telling people to say, "Hey, we gotta level up." But people are like, "No, we just came into the new year, toying. We can't see it." And I'm telling you, like 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line, you start seeing what I'm saying right now. But I'm already preparing my community to be able to position for what's coming. That's that's really what I'm trained to do. The solutions we designed 5 years ago, it's now helping businesses win today. That's just the nature of being a futurist and a strategist, because you can see down the line, like the solutions we've developed in Nazaru. A lot of the people that really desperately need that solution, they're not even awake yet, but we've built it and it's ready to go. It's just like Zoom. Who knew they needed Zoom before 2020, right? But Zoom was ready and was just in time, ready to go. And they reaped out the benefits for building for the future. So yeah, I've seen it work. I've seen it over the years. So I feel very comfortable projecting and preparing and helping people prepare. So that's what this is about. Is 2021 is a fierce, it's going to be fierce competition, whether you're in the workplace, whether it's on your job, your day job, or whether you're in the marketplace. You've got to level up and you've got to acquire new skills. And those are the things you'll be seeing coming out for us. So that's it. I hope this helped in terms of how you go after this year is just commit to being the best version of you, commit to acquiring skills, get in a community that supports you, that roots for you, that has a lot of information and network for you that will help you be successful. Like if you're alone, 2020 is going to be really, really fierce. That's what we see in the market as well. So, yep, that's it. I want to wish you a happy new year again and the very, very best in this new year. You'll be seeing a whole lot from us. Um, with God's help. So every week, my live show, I already receive rave reviews for the live show of people around the world watching that. So we have weekly speakers already lined up months right now. So do watch out for that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel Nazaru Trade with Africa. Every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Central Time, that's Chicago time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm bringing you speakers, amazing, amazing guests. Next week, we're having the professor. Oh, he's an author. I think I have his book somewhere here as well. Um, and I showed that book last week as well. Africans and I'm trying to find the right. Okay, Africans and Americans embracing cultural differences. And this is something he teaches in his class as well. And he helps businesses and individuals that want to trade to understand cultural differences when you're doing business with the African continent. So next week, Tuesday, I'm looking forward to having and engaging him live as well. But you're here again. I see you. You're chasing me. This is the third. This is so funny. You were on our community chat. I saw you on Instagram. I'm seeing you. You're really telling me. This is so funny. Thank you for joining. It's such a pleasure to see you. Hopefully, everything I'm sharing today is adding value as well. You're smiling. Thank you. I'm about to wrap up. I was like, okay, I'm on a roll already. I've been talking all morning. This is like so many meetings um, that I've had today. So I just said, you know what? Maybe I just need to make sure I cover different places, our community, and then social media, just to put the word out there in terms of yes, we're going out, and also if you've not seen it, part of also the excitement is I have is a book. Absolutely adding value. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So check out also the book. Um, that just launched. They just dropped it yesterday. I was one of the 100 women that contributed. So that book is incredible. When you want to say, women from around the world, doing their thing, founded by women. That's the title of the book. And we put, there were a lot of questions they asked us in terms of advice and all of that, and it's packed into a book. And that is a book worth having. So yeah, I put that out there yesterday, last night, founded by women. Yeah, over 100 women, just putting advice out there in terms of how to build your business, the challenges, the ups and downs, and the real stuff that you don't hear people talk about. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions, do reach out. I'm super excited about this year. I spent the last couple of weeks of 2020 redesigning everything, like going back to the drawing board and saying, okay, this is what we're seeing on the market. This is what people are struggling with. Even though they may not know they need this, even though they don't think they need business development, they're missing it. And we've tested it out and we're seeing how such a game changer it is for businesses and for people. So that's all I can do. I can only encourage you to show up and sign up. I'll do my part. The same skill set that I've used to build Nazaru coming out of corporate. Those are the things that have been tried and tested. Those are the things I'm presenting. My lipstick brand, where is it? How, we've launched on Amazon, all of those things. I used to provide logistics, supply chain support to the world's largest company. So what I'm doing now is realizing that the knowledge that has helped me to grow, to be relevant, to be globally relevant, that's what people are needing. So Abata, you're asking how do you get the book? Oh, I think there's a PDF. It's in the US and you are in Kaduna. So there's a link to the page. So I just contributed to the book, but the people behind it, there's a website that you can sign up for the book for. And I thought your question was about the class. So if it's how do people sign up for the class? You already signed up because you're a community member. So there are two ways. One, premium members of my membership network, this is part of their benefits. Every month they'll be they'll have access to my classes. But if you're not a member, you can also just email info at nazaru.com and show your interest, and then the team will get back to you. We'll ask a few questions because we want to make sure that this is the right class for you as well. So email info@nazaru.com if you're not a member of the network, and we'll make sure to help answer any questions for you to sign up for next week's class. Okay. Um, that's it. Thank you. You know how to reach me. Send a message, DM, and yes, we're rolling. I know a lot of times people are still trying to adjust to the year, but for me, I really started the year really out of the gates, like January 1. I don't know if you've all seen it. I did an interview on Al Jazeera. Really, January 1, they were reaching out. They were like, Toyin, we know it's the first of the year, but we really need you. Can you come on live on Al Jazeera? I was like, yeah, sure. I'll do that. And that has gone out. That was really good. And so don't waste time. The world is already moving. Those I mean, people that plan for this year, they're already rolling. Your competition is aggressively moving. So I encourage you to invest in acquiring these skills, these things that I'm teaching in terms of how to build a globally relevant business and all of those things. So thank you again. I'll be releasing a lot more content. We just had our network meeting. I'll put that out there for those that missed it. And you see, that's what we're bringing value to the marketplace, and that gets me excited. So again, thank you, and I wish you the absolute best this year. And we're here for you. We're committed to you as well. God bless you, and bye.